in the garden by the barn, and we did have peas here. Those peas played out, and so we're now preparing about a row and a half. Actually, it's going to be 24 squash plants, and what we're doing, we tilled up the dirt, make it nice and soft, and we're coming along and dropping about a half a shovel full of seasoned manure in the spots where we're going to plant the actual squash plants. And you may be thinking, golly, isn't that too hot? Isn't the manure too hot to plant directly in it? Well, a couple things. Number one, it's goat manure, which by its nature is not as hot as some others. Now there's going to be a little bit of chicken in there because our chickens go where they please. But it had been in the barn for a very long time and packed down, and we scooped it out. I scooped it out with the bucket of my tractor and dumped it over the fence right here. So it's been sitting even longer, for several weeks, been sitting there. So because goat poop is not as hot as others, and also because it's had time to season, we were able to plant directly in it. And not only that, once we drop the manure in place, we take this 4-prong rake, kind of stir it around a little bit so dilutes it even further. So we're going to have, I said, 24 of those squash plants, and then the remainder of this row and most of this row probably going to be planted with spinach. We've still got some snap beans that they've not totally played out. In fact, we've had some unseasonably cool weather, some 60-degree mornings and days in the 80s instead of the upper 90s, and we're kind of curious to see if they actually snap back. I see maybe some new looking blooms, so maybe they did. Maybe we'll get another round of pickings off of those before they completely play out. If we can keep them hanging on until fall, they might rejuvenate. And it sure is a big old bare spot right there, right? Well, let me remind you, it's been a few months since I posted the video, but we had a 40-degree weekend in May that killed everything, had to replant everything. And then we had, once we got everything replanted, we had several days where over like 2-day period, we have 6 inches of rain, so everything drowned. We didn't want to complain about rain, but gosh, we just had too much all at once. So that's why it's so sparse in the middle there. But the ends of these rows really put out. We had gallons and gallons of snap beans, and maybe we'll have a few more before it's over.